Welcome to 6R Heroes, the series that takes you inside EECONE, a pioneering European initiative where industry experts are teaming up to build the future of sustainable electronics. Today, we're starting at the source with the first step in the circular journey: reduce.
Lena, Edmund, welcome.
Hello, Olivier.
Hello, Olivier.
Let's jump right in with the object of the hour, the remote control. If this little device could talk, Edmund, what do you think it would tell us?
I think it might complain about being opened up every year to have batteries shoved inside. Would be a bit traumatic.
Absolutely.
And possibly as well, a bit sad about being disposed of at the end of its life. Sometimes as short as 2 years, you have a new set-top box, a new TV, and getting thrown away. It's not so nice.
Not so far.
For most devices, most of the embedded emissions come from the manufacturing process. So it's a sad reality for electronics especially.
So Lena, if we were hearing that the problem is the original blueprint, how do you use virtual tools to rewrite a product DNA before it's born? And how do you design that waste out?
Well, that's a good question, Olivier. Actually, what we do is we use the virtual twin to map out and test that new DNA. So basically, we redesign the whole product before it's even born. And with the 3D Experience platform, if you are a designer, there are many things you can do. You can run scientific simulation, and especially you can perform a full lifecycle assessment.
Yeah, we found this super useful because traditionally we're doing LCA at the end of the design process to see what the environmental impact is. But using the platform, it's been super nice to be able to see how each design choice we want to make, such as using different conductive inks or shifting from traditional PCB manufacturing to an additive manufacturing process, how that was going to change the environmental impact, and see what the trade-offs are as well. Just because you change one thing doesn't mean you don't impact somewhere else in the device. So being able to see the full environmental impact as you made those changes was super helpful.
This is actually the perfect example of data intelligence. What we do, it's not a guesswork. Thanks to that, we were able to test many of these reduction strategies, and it's really that way of designing ahead that enables us to be sure that we are using only the material that we really need.
Exactly.
So we're using all this data intelligence to build a better blueprint.
Yeah.
So what's the big win on this?
Well, instead of a depressed remote, we've made what we call a sunny, happy remote. We have remote control, completely replacing the need for batteries. Instead, we're using an organic photovoltaic cell and some flexible electronics, which means we can reduce the overall impact environmentally by about 60% and half the amount of electronic waste at the end of life.
And we did it by creating an intelligent process that actually gets smarter over time.
We can apply this not just to a remote control, but any IoT object or a device you can think of.
Absolutely. It's reusable know-how as it is captured on the platform through every test, every simulation that we did. So it's really how we were able to accelerate the sustainable innovation together.
Yeah.
So we are transforming old, depressed devices. We give them a destiny.
Yeah.
Lena, Edmund, thanks for joining in this fantastic conversation.
Thank you very much, Olivier.
Next time, we're asking, what if the most innovative feature is simply making something that lasts? Join us as we explore reliability,